Did you know women in America unknowingly eat up to 9 pounds of lipstick in their lifetime? It might sound surprising, but it's true. Every time a woman applies lipstick, a small amount inevitably gets ingested, whether through licking her lips or while eating. That's the equivalent of eating a few full-size lipsticks. But have you ever wondered what's really inside that little tube? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of lipstick, revealing its hidden ingredients and the intricate process behind how it's made. Get ready to discover the secrets behind this beauty staple, because it's so much more than just a pop of color on the lips. Subscribe now and join Captain Discovery's journey.
Sometimes it hurts when you say my name, but thinking of hers, I don't wanna know, don't want you to go and leave me behind. No, I don't wanna see if it isn't me who's on your mind.
Lipstick isn't just a modern beauty product. It has a history stretching back over 5,000 years. The ancient Sumerians, one of the world's oldest civilizations, are believed to be the first to use lipstick. They crushed minerals to create pigments for their lips, laying the groundwork for the lipstick we know today. But perhaps more famously, there was Queen Cleopatra of ancient Egypt. To achieve her iconic red lips, she used crushed rose petals and beetles to create her legendary red shade. At that time, lipstick wasn't just a beauty tool. It was a symbol of power, luxury, and social status. However, lipstick wasn't always accepted. During the Middle Ages, it was frowned upon, as the church saw it as the product of the devil. Wearing lipstick was viewed as a form of witchcraft, and women who wore it were often thought to be using it to seduce others with dark magic. Because of this, lipstick was usually worn only by women in the lower classes or those working in taverns. The 16th century saw a resurgence of lipstick during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I of England. She became famous for her pale complexion and bright red lips, turning lipstick into a symbol of royalty and the upper class. However, by the late 18th century, a law was passed in England declaring that women who use lipstick to seduce men could be accused of fraud, casting suspicion on its use once again. In the 20th century, lipstick started to become more mainstream and widely accepted. World War II marked a pivotal moment for lipstick. With makeup supplies limited, the government encouraged women to wear red lipstick as a symbol of optimism and strength. Despite the hardships, images of women working in factories with their bold red lips became iconic symbols of resilience and freedom. By the 1950s, with the rise of Hollywood stars like Marilyn Monroe, red lipstick truly entered its golden age, setting a global trend. Today, lipstick has undergone an incredible transformation in terms of manufacturing, ingredients, and colors. From the natural pigments used in ancient times to modern chemical formulations, lipstick has become a symbol of beauty, allure, and confidence, not only for women, but for the world at large. Now let's dive into the lipstick making process. Making lipstick starts much like mixing ingredients in a craft brewery. Imagine the lipstick factory as a giant laboratory, where each ingredient must be carefully measured and combined. But what's inside a lipstick? First, there's wax, which gives the lipstick its solid structure. Imagine a giant block of wax slowly melting and blending into the mixture. Manufacturers use different types of wax like beeswax, carnauba wax from palm trees, and candelia wax from a native Mexican plant. These ensure the lipstick stays firm, holds its shape, and doesn't melt easily. But wax alone isn't enough. Oils are essential to help the lipstick glide smoothly across the lips. Castor oil and olive oil are the key players here, making the lipstick soft and giving it a glossy finish. And of course, we can't forget about the color. This is what gives lipstick its appeal. From natural pigments to synthetic compounds, manufacturers create a wide range of colors you see on store shelves. But achieving uniform color and long-lasting durability requires skill and precision. Finally, there are moisturizing agents like shea butter or lanolin that keeps lips soft and comfortable. All these ingredients are mixed according to secret formulas specific to each brand. The ratio of wax to oil differs between solid lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, creating distinct experiences. Solid lipsticks contain more wax to maintain their solid form, while liquid lipsticks have more oils and solvents for a smoother application. The entire mixture is heated to around 185 degrees Fahrenheit, 85 degrees Celsius, and carefully monitored to ensure the wax and oils melt perfectly without losing their important properties. Discovery Challenge. Now it's time to test your knowledge about the world of lipstick. Have you ever noticed the famous lipstick brands that American women love? Don't worry. Here's a simple question for the gentleman. Question: which brand is among the most beloved by American women when it comes to lipstick? A. Chanel, B. MAC Cosmetics, C. Dior, D. Fenty Beauty. Which do you think is the right answer? Leave a comment below and see if you guessed correctly. Don't hesitate to join in, because next time, you might impress her by choosing the right brand of lipstick. Do you think adding color to the mixture is as simple as stirring in a bit of pigment? It's actually much more complex. To fully blend the color into the lipstick requires advanced technology. Factories use 3 roll mills. Imagine 3 large steel rollers turning in opposite directions, crushing the pigment particles down to an invisible size. This ensures that when the lipstick is applied, it feels smooth, without any gritty texture. To achieve that silky, even color on your lips, controlling the size of the pigment particles is crucial. By now, you can see that making lipstick is far from simple. It is a detailed and precise process. Modern machines like the 3-oil mill don't just create smooth colors, they're a testament to advancements in technology. For solid lipsticks, once the mixture of wax, oil, and pigment is ready, it's poured into molds to shape the lipstick. This step is crucial in creating the final form you see on store shelves. The melted mixture is poured into metal molds, which are pre-cooled to help the lipstick set quickly and maintain its perfect shape. Imagine an entire factory with thousands of lipsticks being molded and cooled in just a few minutes. Once the lipstick is fully set, the machine gently pushes them out of the mold without damaging their structure. For liquid lipsticks, the process is different. Once the mixture of wax, oil, and pigment is ready, it skips the molding step and goes straight to assembling and packaging. After meeting all the standards, the liquid lipstick is poured directly into small bottles, along with an applicator brush. Next, the lipstick moves on to the packaging stage. For solid lipsticks, the finished product is placed into its case, with a twist mechanism allowing the user to apply it easily. This process requires high precision to ensure the lipstick is perfectly aligned in its case, without being crooked or damaged. Then the lipstick is placed in a box, ready to hit the shelves. For liquid lipsticks, once the quality checks are done, the product is poured into small bottles with a brush applicator. The packaging process is just as meticulous to make sure the lipstick doesn't spill or leak. Both types of lipstick, whether solid or liquid, aren't just packaged to protect the product. The packaging also plays a key role in attracting customers with sleek, stylish designs. Whether it's solid lipstick or liquid lipstick, every product must undergo rigorous quality checks before hitting the market. For solid lipsticks, after they've been molded and shaped, each one is carefully inspected for color consistency, texture, and durability. Technicians or automated systems ensure the color is even, with no flaws like uneven tones or cracks. Additionally, the product is tested for heat resistance, because no one wants their lipstick to melt in their pocket or car on a hot day. For liquid lipsticks, the focus is on adhesion and smoothness. The product needs to pass tests to ensure the color doesn't fade quickly, doesn't dry out lips, and stays put without feeling uncomfortable. All these tests ensure that when a lipstick hits the market, it's not only beautiful but also of high quality. This marks the final step in the production process, but it's just the beginning of the lipstick's journey to consumers. Five fun facts about lipstick. 1. Lipstick used to be made from strange ingredients. In the Middle Ages and later, some bizarre ingredients were used to make lipstick, including animal fat, beeswax, and even crushed fish. Nowadays, most ingredients are much safer and more natural, including moisturizing agents and natural waxes. 2. In ancient Greece, only prostitutes wore lipstick. In ancient Greece, lipstick was considered a mark of social distinction. Only prostitutes or women of the lower classes were allowed to wear it. However, over time, lipstick became more widespread and was no longer restricted to any specific social group. Three, the first modern lipstick was invented in 1884. The first version of the modern lipstick as we know it was created in Paris in 1884. It was wrapped in silk paper and made from deer tallow, beer wax, and castor oil. From then on, lipstick became an essential beauty item for women across the world. Four, the lipstick industry is worth billions. Lipstick isn't just a popular beauty product, it's a major part of the global cosmetics industry. The lipstick industry is estimated to generate more than $10 billion in annual revenue, with brands constantly developing new products to meet the ever-growing demand. Five, lipstick can improve your mood. Believe it or not, applying lipstick can actually lift a woman's spirits. Scientists refer to this as the lipstick effect, meaning that women often feel happier and more confident when they wear lipstick. That's one reason many people choose to apply lipstick even on days when they're not doing anything special. Just a little lipstick can make you feel more positive. So from the hidden secrets inside a tube of lipstick, we uncovered not only the craftsmanship, but also fascinating stories behind it. Does this make you see lipstick in a completely different light? Thank you for joining us in exploring the process of making lipstick. If you're amazed by the blend of technology and craftsmanship we showcased, like, share, and comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to Captain Discovery for more interesting journeys.